Hey, what's up, books, blush, and balanced folk? Real quick, I just wanted to hop on here and talk about the environment and how it relates to our skincare. So often people are like, oh, my granny only put Vaseline on her skin, or oh, my granny only used cocoa butter, maybe a little shea butter here and there. You know what? That's real, probably true, and beautiful. But what we also know to be true, here in St. Louis yesterday, many of us woke up and turned on our air conditioning unit. Mind you, we're just now in the third week of March, 2-3 days in the spring, and we're turned on the AC. And by nightfall, we really needed to turn on the heat, and definitely woke up this morning to it being cold as AF. If you didn't convert over to the heat, or at least turning the air off, or what have you, right? Now, I'm born and raised in St. Louis, a couple of months from 50 years old, so fluctuating weather in a 24-hour time zone and all that is nothing new to me. I have not, though, had that many days where I've seen the temperature go from like 93 to the low 40s. Like that felt extreme to me yesterday. And maybe, you know, senior saint here, auntie here, maybe I just don't recall days like that, and I wasn't always paying the bill, so maybe I didn't pay any attention to it anyway as a kid or what have you. That was extreme. We know that weather patterns have shifted. We know that the environment is in great peril and all these things. I say that to say we have to adjust to the times, right? In many ways of life, we have to adjust to the times. Skincare and healthcare is no different. I have always worn sunscreen. I think my mother at an early age understood that she had kids that were fair complected with red hair and burned easily. And so skincare, sunscreen has always been a part of our skincare routine as a kid. We put lotion on, and if we were going to be outside, we put sunscreen on. Simple as that. Anytime my kids went away to camp, I sent sunscreen with them. Simple as that. It was my understanding that that's something that you needed to do to avoid skin cancer and what have you. Because mind you, I would have been in middle school when the whole great debate around the ozone layer and all of that. And I come from the 80s with the big hair and hairspray, and then all of that became not only like socially unacceptable, but also there was some regulations around aerosol use and all the things. And so I say all of this to say that is beautiful. If you want to follow in your granny, Grammy, Meemaw, Nana, whomever, Gigi footsteps, and only wear cocoa butter, Vaseline, a little shea butter, whatever the case may be, that's not my business. It's not my business at all how you choose to care for your skin. I am simply going to share the things that I do, the research that I've done, and try to preserve my skin as best I can. Again, it's not about not aging. I don't have a problem with that. I am loving this next phase of life and all the things that come with it. If nothing else, it's the intelligence and confidence for me. I know who I am and what I came to do and all the things, and it took a long time to get here, and I'm here for it, and I want more of it. So it's not about that at all. The reality is, though, we do not eat like our elders and ancestors used to eat. We do not work like our elders and ancestors used to work. Hell, they could sweat out all kind of toxins and what have you doing the labor that they were doing, and that's just, for me, that is not reality. And so I need to make adjustments and what have you. And also I want to be as healthy as possible. I don't want to just be here. I want to be here with a high quality of life, and so that's my goal. And you know, yeah, I could be on the Botox bus, train, whatever. I mean, come on. Like I said, I'm about to be 50. There are signs of aging. Look at these dark circles under her, fine lines, her little crow's feet there, right? Like, come on. But that's not what I'm here for. I just want to look the best I can at 50, feel the best I can at 50. Not trying to look 35. Been there, done that 15 years ago. That is not the goal. Not trying to look 40. Also, been there, done that. Also got a t-shirt about it, right? But I say this again to say, for me, I'm going to adapt. This environment, this world, literally the world that we are living in is trash. It is a whole ass dumpster fire. And I don't need to look like what I've been through. Still working on prioritizing this neck, honey, because that's where the truth resides. Y'all talk about where the money resides, honey, the truth resides there. And again, not trying to dodge it, but I also ain't got to be out here looking like I'm preparing to be on somebody's platter come Thanksgiving. No turkey neck for me, please. I'll pass. Anyway, I just want to hop on here and say that because that weather situation yesterday and the last few years actually have been kicked up a notch. Like when I was younger, we didn't worry about tornadoes coming all up and through the hood in the city limits. Baby, they be knocking at the front door like, open up, let me in. I'm here. No admittance, please go away, go find you something to do. Anyway, and our insurance is reflected in homeowners insurance, especially if you're in these places that keep getting hit by these tornadoes and windstorms and hailstorms. Baby, we all feeling it. They don't care if you filed a claim or not. You in the area, you are in the region. Those zip codes, they are tracking and knowing that across certain states and certain areas the likelihood has increased. And so for all the folks who don't believe in science, don't believe in climate change, and yeah, maybe we shouldn't have called it global warming at some point. When you know better, you do better, because it's not just about warming, although warming does have an effect on it all around, and we see cooling being a part of that as well. It may look different than what we think of when we think of cooling and warming and all the things, but it all comes together, right? This perfect literal storm of nonsense. And so for that reason, we are seeing our homeowner premiums go up, and our policies are being modified, where we have different coverage for wind and different deductibles and all the things. And so whether you want to acknowledge climate change as real, as science is real or not, it's going to meet you in your pockets at the end of the day. And that is really horrible for all of us as we live within this administration of deregulation. It's going to be really hard, if not impossible, to get the horse back in the barn at this point. So I'm going to keep protecting my skin right now. I have on some SPF moisturizer. I have on some separate sunscreen, all the things, because yeah, it's not a game out here, and skin cancer and things like that are real. I got enough going on with all these freckles. I don't need nothing else. I don't need no extra sunspots and liver spots. And I showed up. Well, I didn't show up with spots, but starting at 7 years old, I had my own spot situation, so I don't need any more. And also, freckles increase with sun exposure. So yeah, this is what this. I literally started with one freckle, that one right there on the very tip of my nose. This is what 49 years of sun exposure has gotten me, like literally a face full of them. And so yeah, I am out here being exposed to the sun and all that comes with it. And so I need to do it safely. So with that, I bid you all adieu. Stay safe, stay informed, and I will catch you later.